Decades behind bars, that's where Dylan Adams will be following a plea deal in the Holly Bobo murder case.
The nursing student was kidnapped and killed more than 6 years ago, and Holly's family was instrumental in reaching today's plea bargain.
News Channel 5's Chris Conti was with them today.
For Holly's mother, father, and brother, this was all about avoiding another grueling trial, and today's plea bargain with Dylan Adams ensures that. And now this family's interminable quest for justice appears to be entering its final chapter.
This family's been through hell for 7 years.
Day after day, year after year, they've waited. Waited for Holly to come home, then waited for justice.
Trying very desperately to reach a resolution.
Inside the Hardin County Courthouse today, the wait for justice came to an end.
Are you entering this plea of guilty freely and voluntarily? Yes, sir.
After a month of negotiations, Dylan Adams pled guilty to facilitating the murder of and carrying out the kidnapping of Holly Bobo in 2011.
Are you in fact pleading guilty?
Yes, sir. The 30-year-old's plea bargain, though, did not require him to admit guilt. He will, though, have to spend 35 years in jail. Far less time than his brother Zach, who is behind bars for life for his role in Holly's death.
But this started 7 years ago. They've been waiting for 7 years for justice. They got some with Zach's trial and Zach's verdict. Now they get a little more with John Dylan Adams.
More than anything, this deal prevents the Bobo family from experiencing another weeks-long, grueling trial.
Oh, we came prepared for a trial, but for the sake of our family and just letting one more chapter be behind us, we decided we would go with this.
For Holly's mother, Karen, there is no such thing as closure. There never will be.
Honestly, there's really no such thing as closure when something like this happens. Justice, some justice, and but no, there's no closure, and she's still the last thing on my mind when I go to bed every night and the first thing when I wake up every morning.
Before the court today, Dylan also made a statement letting the public know that Holly's brother Clint had nothing to do with her disappearance.
We've had a lot of support. We're very thankful for that.
Day after day, year after year, they've waited for Holly to come home, but now the wait for justice is at an end.
There are, of course, two sides to this plea deal. While Holly's family has some semblance of justice, Dylan Adams' family is now dealing with a new level of heartbreak, as both of Cindy Adams' sons are now behind bars for their role in Holly Bobo's murder. As attorney Warwick Robinson once said, there are no winners in a case like this, only losers and survivors. In Hardin County this evening, Chris Conti, News Channel 5.
Thanks, Chris. And you can watch all of what Karen Bobo had to say today by going to our Facebook page or by visiting newschannel5.com.